This is not simply love, nor just kindness, nor is it only love and kindness, it is kindness which has a quality of love and care about it. I also call it well-wishing, unconditional well-wishing for the safety, happiness, good health and comfort of any living being or beings, including oneself. In my talks, I use the words loving kindness. This is going to be a somewhat relaxed and gentle time, and just to make you feel more comfortable, we can dispense with the word meditation. We can just use the word loving kindness or simply, developing loving kindness. We also use the word cultivating. If you cultivate rice, for example, you clear the field and prepare it nicely, then you plant the small rice plants. Afterwards, you care for the field while the rice is growing. So, first of all, by simply coming to the retreat center, we are in the conducive environment for developing our heart to make it ready for loving kindness to grow. Then we plant the seeds by listening and practicing. Because we do not have so much time this morning to give the full explanation, I want to give you some practical points to get started with developing loving kindness. Firstly, there is the fact that loving kindness is something that all beings have, it is common to all beings. However, the degree of our obstructions, hindrances or mental defilements varies. By seeing through these defilements, by removing them, we can tune into our natural and pure heart of loving kindness. There are 4 phrases that are given in Buddhism for developing loving kindness. You may be familiar with the lines. May I be free from enmity and danger. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I take care of myself, happily. That is metta for oneself. For others, the Pali lines change. May you, they be free from enmity and danger. May you, they be free from mental suffering. May you, they be free from physical suffering. May you, they take care of yourself, themselves, happily. There are numerous ways to use those terms, but that is more of an official translation of the Pali language. I want to tell you about my own experience and how I apply loving kindness in my daily life. The way I usually recite the 4 phrases in English are: May I be safe from inner and outer harm. Inner harm means suffering that we cause ourselves through fear and worry, also through anger and impatience. Outer harm means any physical danger or external danger. So, the phrase means, may I be free from mental suffering, from physical suffering. Please remember that this is not the exact translation from the Pali words. The next line is, may I be happy and peaceful. Happy and peaceful are mental states. In the first half of the first line, we say, may we be free from mental suffering, and in the second line we are saying, may we be happy and peaceful. Mental suffering is negative and happy and peaceful is positive. Then, the third line says, may I be healthy and strong. The third line refers to our body, our physical condition. The second half of the first line says, may I be safe from outer harm. That is, free from physical suffering, the negative aspect, and then the third line is the positive, may I be healthy and strong. The last line, the fourth line, is, may I be able to take care of myself, joyfully. This means, may everything in my life be comfortable and convenient. In another way it says, may everything in my life work out just fine. Now we are listen nice music unconditional well-wishing for the safety, happiness, good health and comfort of any living being or beings, including oneself. We will come back after music. When we look at all 4 of these lines, we can see that the wishes are very holistic or very complete with regard to our lives. We always begin with loving kindness towards ourselves. Some people mistake this for being selfish. However, that idea of selfishness, that criticism, only arises out of misunderstanding the true meaning of metta. If you do not really have metta in your own heart, or your metta is not strong, then, if you are trying to give out metta, it does not work very well and it is not very effective. First, you should know the quality of metta within your own heart. You would not give a poor quality present to somebody, would you? Particularly to someone that you care about. In the same way, we do not send out poor quality metta. We should send out rich quality metta. These 4 phrases of loving kindness are natural wishes that all beings have for themselves. When you consider these 4 lines, you may consider their opposite meanings. When we consider the first line, do you want mental suffering? Do you want physical suffering? No. No living being wants any mental or physical suffering. Considering the second line, no one wants to be unhappy or restless or angry. Considering the third line, then nobody wants to be unhealthy or sick or weak. And considering the last line, nobody wants things to go wrong in their lives. So these natural wishes for our own well-being, our own goodness, naturally arise in our mind. Contained in these 4 lines are the natural wishes that all beings have in their own hearts. They have these natural feelings and wishes towards themselves and towards other beings. Loving kindness, metta, is not the same as love. Love has some self-interest in it. Love has attachment in it. Often our love is conditional. We love people as long as they are nice to us. We love people as long as they love us back, but if they do not love us or they are not nice to us, then it is very difficult to love them. So our love depends on the conditions of our desire. It is the same as animals or other beings as well. If they are nice to us, we love them, but then, if they are not nice to us, we do not love them. This means that there is a condition present. Loving kindness is unconditional, which means just well-wishing, wishing the goodness, the wellness of ourselves and of other beings and not expecting anything in return. Even though we wish for ourselves these phrases, they may or may not be true for us now or in the future, but we may wish for them to be true anyway. Without expectation but with openness and joy. This actually can be difficult. That's why we need to start with ourselves. If you truly have loving kindness for yourself, then you can truly have loving kindness for others. If you truly have metta for yourself, then you will cause no harm to other beings. A really important point about loving kindness towards yourself is that it is the only metta that is guaranteed. Your own loving kindness is the only guaranteed metta. If you send loving kindness to any other being, you are not 100% certain that they receive 100% of your loving kindness. The same if any being is sending loving kindness to you, you cannot be sure that you will receive 100% of their loving kindness. However, if you develop loving kindness for yourself, this is the only sure way, the certain way, to attain 100% loving kindness in your heart. When you really feel that loving kindness in your own heart, then you can understand the pure quality of it. When you understand the pure quality of it, then you may share it with others. For example, if you want to give chocolates to someone and you are not sure of the quality, is there any harm in trying them for yourself first? Is that selfishness, wanting to give quality to another? Do not you deserve quality too? Having tried the chocolates and found them to be of superior quality, rather than greedily keeping them for yourself, you selflessly share them with another. Satisfaction. Another point is that we cannot rely on metta from an external source, from another being. However, if you develop loving kindness for yourself, then you can depend upon that, you can rely upon that. Your own loving kindness is the only certain or sure and dependable loving kindness in the universe. In order for us to develop loving kindness today, we are going to practice loving kindness for ourselves. Because you deserve it, you need it, you want it, then we are going to recite in our minds the 4 phrases that have been given to you. We will recite the first line. Even if you only recite the first line, that is enough. Loving kindness development is samatha meditation, which means that concentration is important. You just repeat over and over again, and concentrate on the sentence and the meaning of the words. You just need to make sure that you remember what these 4 phrases are. The first one is, may I be safe from inner and outer harm. Can you repeat that to me, somewhat slowly? Please. May I be safe from inner and outer harm. If you want to do it in English, that's really fine by me too, as long as you understand the meaning. But for now, can you please say it back to me in the Thai version? Okay. All together, everybody. Once. Maybe twice more. Slow down. And again. Now say it backwards. I'm serious, if you can say it backwards, you will remember it very well. But you don't have to do it now. Once more please. With your heart. You should repeat this over and over and over again, 100, 1000, or 100,000 times, until you begin to feel as though this actually means something to me. You must accept it. You have the thought, I want this for me, in your heart. If you feel that you don't want it, or if something comes up in your thoughts that is an impediment, ignore it and continue to repeat that statement. That is samatha meditation. Don't let your mind wander, just recite and carry on. Here is one recommendation. If it takes you a minute, an hour, a day, a week, a month, or however long it takes you to really feel, you can repeat simply the first line. The same goes for the remaining lines. After getting the first one deeply ingrained in your heart, give the second one as much time as necessary to do so, followed by the third and fourth lines in that order. Don't move on to the following line until the previous one has truly sunk into your heart. Although it takes a while, this method is highly thorough. No matter how bored you are, keep moving forward. It doesn't matter if you think you don't deserve this goodness, just keep moving forward. You and suffering are deserving of it, I can promise you of that. Do you desire to be loved? Just do it. You may also use the other lines, may I be happy and peaceful. Can you say that to me in Thai? Again. Again. Do you believe it? Do you want that? Are you sure? If you are not sure, then you have to say it more often. Then, the next line is, may I be healthy and strong. Please. Again. Once more. And the last one. May I be able to take care of myself, joyfully. Again. Move slowly again. Once more. Prior to that, therefore, the first line is crucial. Today, you ought to concentrate more on it. But you should recite the other 3 lines at various times so that your mind can relax and contemplate other aspects of metta. We should now go eat our dinner. Then before you eat, you can also say, may all beings that suffered to bring this food, be free from their suffering. May they be filled with loving kindness. As you move through the day, if you encounter any other beings, you can briefly extend some loving kindness to them. You can simply say the same metta for that being as you would for yourself. It could be an ant, fly, bird, snake, fish, or human. May you be safe from inner and outer harm. May we all be filled with loving kindness. May all beings live in peace and harmony. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.